Hello YouTube, my name is Agent Omega and I do things. Today we've got something a bit different in session 9.5. And this is a twofold reason. The first thing is that I missed a can in the last session. So we're going to go back. This is going to be a little less than an hour and a half of gameplay. But feel free to skip this on those grounds. Now the second thing is, this is an audio test. And so far, I've run this clip a couple of times, and I don't know if it's the cable between my new capture card and the new computer, or if it's a problem with using my new Motu as both an input and an output whilst recording. But it seems like just in OBS, and also Streamlabs OBS, there is a crackling noise that I'm hoping gets fixed by a new USB cable, but that's going to come tomorrow, and I wanted to get something out for the regularly scheduled Thursday broadcast. So this is session 9.5. Feel free to skip it if you really want. If not, we're going to crack on and just pardon the capture audio. It's going to be bad. My microphone should be fantastic though, because I am using the new audio interface and I'm doing a couple of different things that I'm hoping will improve sound quality in general. So with that, let's just get straight on in here. And we're going to have to start from here, which, as you can see, is roughly an hour and a half of time difference. But because we know what we're doing, we can kind of just race on through. And who knows, maybe I'll even find other stuff that I missed.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Ryan Gray. I work with Dr. Robbins. Do you have time to chat?
Nice to meet you. Have I seen this guy before? I swear I've met him somewhere. It must be my imagination.
Do you truly doubt your memories?
Huh? What?
You know what? I think we're going to solve this problem.
I know what was going through your mind just now.
By disabling autoplay, and we're just going to skip through the dialogue, because we've already heard it before.
How could you?
I'm a behavior.
Are you saying?
You're the same.
No, don't get me wrong, this is still going to be rough.
What's your guess?
It
I
seems
was here with
a little less
nice
noticeable
deduction.
between me talking.
And our hip. That's why most people.
Okay, but as soon as
And also
you
just
remembered something.
when
Yeah.
it's just the
I'm not
background
even
music,
sure,
the
but once I
crackling
was
seems
here
less
and
bad.
I remembered, but if you, I wouldn't be able.
As I said, yet some call these set. They often occur. Do you remember?
Yeah, my mom died. That was 13.
Ah, yes. Sayoko Rob.
You know what happened?
Of course.
I wish I could
as
skip cutscenes.
To meet her daughter.
Granted, since I'm loading
You
from a
and I-
save file that technically speaking hasn't done this yet, I do have to
Speaking
go
with you,
through
like-
it. Yes, stop giving me
Particularly,
options.
she
I
was-
already know what's going to
She was a
happen. Game.
Your mother was an
Game.
out. I could never.
You know what? I blame myself for not saving more frequently.
said
Like,
you and
I
I
could
are-
definitely
I
have
lost my
dropped a
mother
manual
Really?
save whenever I thought I
Yes.
was going to cut
Do you?
a particular
That's never-
part of the
What-
episode.
Well, and
But we're just gonna
How-
breeze
should-
on through this.
Yeah. What's?
I'm.
Are you?
No, I.
I bet.
Yeah, I want
I think. It's it. You're right. But on the.
that.
Now, another thing that's changed since
said-
last time is
I-
that I
but my
used to be using
never met a
some
it's
Astro
because- so maybe-
A40s.
No, I'm.
And
no
they were
good.
pretty good, you know, just as a gaming headset or whatever, and they were decent on Discord.
Thanks. For
I'm glad I got the.
same here.
But
By the way,
when you
what is-
listen back to stuff, like,
Oh,
okay,
this?
so I'm probably going to change this in editing,
It's-
but then again,
I
this is
see.
a 9.5 episode where I don't really care. I just want to get
It's
something
very
out
beautiful.
there. So, as part of getting the new audio input for my microphone, the Motu M2
I wonder what he
has a
wants.
really nice, like, studio
Maybe he found a lead
stereo
about my
jack kind of
bag.
thing. So I got myself some Sennheiser
Ryan,
HD600s.
It's all.
Is it HD600 or is it 600 HD? Well, the point is there's an HD somewhere in there, and it's the 600 model. And these things are pretty fantastic.
What's up, Dan?
Sorry to, but I want to ask, is
So,
this who stole?
I'm hearing a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that
My
I
hunch was
didn't the
there's a
first time
missing
around. Like,
Wow.
Let
at
me know if you see
first,
him again,
I thought
okay?
that
Yeah.
in addition to the crackling, there was
Were
a
you
lot
able to
of
meet up with your
digital
dad?
noise
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Having
On-
fun camping with?
on the
Well,
Elgato.
Glad. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
of course. So your dad
It turns
must-
out that what I was hearing is just the simulated wind, I'm guessing.
Hang on.
Because it went away
kid was
when I went
reported-
to
Yeah,
the main
he ran
menu.
away from home. This isn't the first
Like
time.
the Switch
Last
menu.
time was
Oh, wow.
And it
He's
also
run away
seems
more
to have
than
gone
one.
away
well,
now as
the kid's
well.
got it,
So
and he always comes to.
What reasons?
His name's Matthew Crute. Let me know if you see him.
Sure.
But then the other thing is,
Why did you
I
say
was
my dad
listening back
must
to
be-
some of
do
my
you know
favorite
him?
music from
It was,
a variety of
oh,
things.
maybe 2 months back?
Scarlet and Violet, Final
He was
Fantasy
fishing,
XIV,
and
I cannot imagine
various other tracks
Well,
that I just
some-
really,
Don't
really like.
say.
And
still, you're.
Funny?
despite having
He's
listened
like a
to them
kid.
like
His eyes
hundreds of
sparkle when he tries
times
something
on
new.
the Astro A40s,
He gets absorbed.
put
in
on the
it, like it's the
Sennheisers.
only thing in the world.
and
He's
you
been
can hear
especially every time I run
so
into him,
much
he has
more
more questions about it.
than I had before. I was
Well,
noticing
back to
like
patrolling
different
for
bits
me.
of the instrumental that just
Okay.
kind of faded to the background, but
We'll find your bag.
these things
Thanks,
are
Dan.
such high fidelity that like it's a lot easier
Sorry,
to
Ryan.
hear stuff like say the resonance in the room that I'm in, or not the resonance, the reverb, yeah, the reverb in the room that I'm in. And the other
Ryan?
nice thing about using the Motu M2 is that I'm able to dial in the gain
Where'd he?
to try and reduce the noise of the compressor, which just kicked on there. I don't know if I've managed to fully get it out, but I've at least hopefully reduced it.
What's
Dr. Rob.
And
So he
the
did.
nice thing with the Motu is that it's got like a display. It
looks
doesn't
like they're
have like
cleaning
dB
up.
levels directly on it, but like when the compressor
Ashley,
kicked on,
you got a
I was able to
second?
just turn the gain down until I didn't see anything when the compressor kicked on.
What's up?
And so now I'm also using OBS to
Your
boost
dad
the
forgot
gain
his. Do you mind taking it to
via
his cottage?
software. So I'm hoping that what that does for me
This
is that
Dad. I do not
I'll spend
get
a
his taste
lot
in
less time
fashion
in editing.
at all.
Maybe.
He bought it online just for this game.
We'll take care.
You bet. Which way is...
It's just past.
Got it.
Be specific.
Right. Turn right. The cop got it. Oh,
Yep,
stay.
yep, yep.
What?
Oh
There's a
no,
shady
I have to go
guidance,
through
so
the
take the
Elizabeth
lower.
conversation
Thanks for
again
taking-
too. You know what? I need to like stop trying to pay attention to the game because I've already done this. And the problem is if I am going to save over this, I do still at least have to examine everything again because otherwise we're going to boot up and it's going to have like all of these character updates that I technically speaking have not actually read in this branch of the save file. It's like, think of it as an additional timeline almost. Yeah. Wait, no, come on. Ugh, but I say, so the other thing is that I thought that the HD60X was going to work on Linux because it was an external capture card. I'd read things that said like, oh yeah, hey, basically it registers it like a webcam, and that means that you can just use like generic plug-and-play drivers to scan the thing. And when I tried to do that just now, because like, I'm on Windows right now. I tried to do it on Linux as well, but when I imported the device on Linux, it basically said,
it's Tommy.
no soup for you. Like, you can clearly
He's with that
hear
girl from the campsite.
the audio. Like, you can import that as a microphone just fine. But when I tried to do the video,
I
it just
don't even
gave me
remember.
the single frame that I
Don't worry.
initialized it on.
But-
And, you know, after a lot of searching around, it doesn't seem like the HD60X
Tommy?
works.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Linux
it's
crowd
you.
can absolutely correct me. Because maybe
Elizabeth. I
somebody
saw you.
knows things that I don't.
And I heard you.
Elizabeth lost. There's a demo on that player. that
But
we can't move.
basically, the
Is Elizabeth in your
TLDR
band?
is
Oh,
I
where is-
am looking at
Tommy,
another
why
capture
does this
card
kid
and a
know about the
riser
band?
I
that
heard about...
I'm
I asked
hoping I
Tommy.
can fit into the new computer. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work,
I told her I'm in a
then
band.
A, I'll have
I write
technically
songs.
wasted a lot more money.
Are you serious?
But I'll still hold on to the card for future
thirsty. I need a
purposes.
drink.
Like, say I get a bigger computer,
We gotta
like,
find the
way
music
down
player
the line.
first.
But at that point in time, you know, who knows? Maybe
I'll
there's a
look
better capture
after I-
card.
Have you even started?
You can't just give up. Plus, it's important.
Excuse me. Who do you think you are? What?
But
No,
if that
I don't
capture
wanna hear
card
it.
doesn't work,
Elizabeth,
then the
she's just trying
absolute,
to help.
absolute worst case is I'll just
so you're
use the
taking-
old
What?
computer
No,
to
no,
record
that's not it.
Come on,
just
stop fighting.
the
Who are you?
just
Ashley's
the
dad is
video,
Dr.
I guess.
Robbins. He works at.
Well, my dad's, which means my dad.
What's that have to...
I just thought it was.
I don't see...
So you're going to be.
But then
How
the
old are-
problem with that is I have no easy way to
I'm 16.
There's no way.
route the microphone
I figured you were like
from
14.
this back to the old computer.
Yeah, I don't believe.
I have trouble...
Could you just? You're so
I'll leave...
like serious.
Enough already.
So the
I'm sorry,
TLDR
Ashley.
is I really need to think
You're
of what
busy,
I'm going to do for my audio setup because I
Tommy.
want to be able to record
All right.
these captures.
See you later.
And if either the cable doesn't work or the new capture card doesn't work, then I'm going to be SOL.
I know you're frustrated.
Sorry.
Let's just look for it later. Now I need to.
And if I
Yeah,
was going to,
okay,
or if I'd
that sounds
known
good.
that the external Elgato was not going to work with Linux anyway, and that I was going to be restricted to Windows, I totally
about
would have just
this?
gotten a riser card earlier and brought the old capture card that I had, which was what, the M2? The Mark II, something like that. Okay, yes, we can skip this cutscene. So, at the very least, this video is going to be a little bit shorter than the full hour and 30 minutes, I'm guessing.
Someone's there.
But anyway, I'm rambling. The point is, I'm anxious about whether or not I can get the audio capture working for these streams. I mean, not streams, for the capture card. Because it would really suck if I had to end my Switch series just because, oh no, none of the solutions I was looking at worked.
What's up with that? Is that who Gina... A suspicion...
Now the thing is, I am going to have to remember to enable autoplay
What's
when I
he
get
up
back to
to?
playing the actual game. Well, between the crackling and the skipping, I gotta say that the audio sounds really freaking good through these Sennheisers.
You're
This
the
video is
best
not
thief.
sponsored by Sennheiser, I just like them that much.
Stop right there.
Huh?
Now, another big test is going to be, am I going to be having this issue because of the Motu, which is unlikely, because I've used it for... I'm reasonably sure I've used it for both output and input simultaneously. Yeah, because last night I was in Discord chatting with somebody whilst playing Rabbit and Steel, and I wasn't getting audio distortions out of Rabbit and Steel. So I think this is uniquely an issue with just the Elgato. And I'm really hoping that the USB fixes it. But if not, I am going to look into that alternate internal capture card. You know what? I am going to take a spin around here real quick, see if there... Wait.
What?
Yeah, okay, I can see the food trash, but is that not, technically speaking, a can? I mean, I guess it's a can of food, like a can of beans or something like that, just a bigger can. Okay, so I can't interact with that just yet. No sense in jumping the gun. Now, I have heard there's some really funny stuff if you lied and said that your age was 18 earlier, but for consistency's sake, I'm going to just repeat all of the same choices that I did last time, which so far there's just one choice.
That's that...
Yes, yes,
What
yes,
are
I
you
know.
trying-
I know about you,
don't.
Tommy. You fell in the well. Matthew.
you really-
Your name's Matthew, not Tommy.
The well's no
Except your
way.
name's Timmy, because I
climb up
called
the
you
wall?
Timmy last
There's
time.
nothing-
Yes.
Got it.
Your name is Timmy, not Matthew. Tommy is the cool bro with the band. Actually, hold on. Let me just take a look around real quick.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. See, like, despite the crackling, the bass in this song is amazing. Come on, you're just gonna say that Timmy fell in a well? Oh no, you're going to, character updates about Elizabeth and Mysterious Guy. Oh yeah, that's right. The question is, do I want to say I don't believe him again? I did say I was going to be consistent, so despite my curiosity, we're not going to alter the
How about
deal.
this?
Oh. Huh?
Yeah, now the particularly weird thing about the Elgato cable is that I totally have it plugged into a USB 3.0, and I'm even reasonably sure that I hooked it up to a 10, I don't know if that's gigabits per second slot or what, but I hooked it up to the 10 gigabits per second slot as opposed to the 5 that I've got on the back of the computer. Right, I've got to use the combine function. And I already know that the flashlight is not going to work, but I feel compelled to do this for... Oh. No, it's the helmet that doesn't work. Or is it random? Combine with the helmet. Let's just...
No good.
Okay, no. It's the same as last time. The helmet didn't work. Alright, we're just going to use the flashlight on the well. Now we can get Matthew out of here.
Yeah, okay, here it comes.
I should be able to.
Yes!
Can you reach the rope?
Yeah!
Good. Now can you?
Oh, that static was rough.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have.
Now,
Yeah,
ostensibly,
but
it's just going to be
there's
the
no
game
excuse.
audio that you're going to hear the crackling
That's
in.
not all you did.
And I don't think there's
Flipping
anything
food?
that I can do
But I
in
only stole it-
processing to fix that. I mean, I
As
may
for
be
the
able
food-
to do some repair
Not to
work
mention
in
you-
Audacity,
That,
but with how
Listen,
extensive
do
it
you
is,
understand?
I
it's
don't
just-
think I'm
I
going
guess
to
that's what
attempt
happens
that.
when you run away.
what? How?
Oh,
Who told?
And
Dan
depending
said
upon
you
how
were
long this
reported
video is,
missing.
I may or may not even just rush out
why'd
the
you run
audio
away?
too. I mean, I'll still apply my usual processing
That's-
chains to it,
What's the matter?
but I'm hoping that
Well?
between fine-tuning the gain just a little bit more and also
Matthew?
increasing the decibel level in OBS is going to just make it easier for me to
Yeah.
edit this in general.
It's okay.
Hey,
Oh, I'm Ashley.
I'm.
Who's this?
No, wait.
Why would she?
No clue.
Well,
No, that's.
how did you get in? The door was
It's.
your dad.
No,
Then,
I don't know.
so that what?
It was near. But. What?
Look, but it's.
But
You're still. You can't. Running away.
trust me. My uncle and he's
Your
my dad's bro.
What about your mom?
They're my mom. He went.
He went miss.
Yeah. And that
Now,
there's something
before
I
the
need
next
to
time
do.
I record anything, let's see. So we've already done Golden Sun, or a session of Golden Sun,
What do
I
you mean,
believe.
something you
so
need?
I'm
we
looking
should...
at that lady. She said if I stole your bag,
Actually,
she'd
do
tell
I
me
have
about
another
him.
session of Golden Sun to record?
You're looking for clues?
Can you keep?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I actually think I do need to record a
Okay.
session of Golden Sun.
My dad didn't go missing.
And that means that with Golden Sun, we're going to see how the new
Abducted?
audio setup sounds like
for real?
after I've done
Ashley?
the USB thing.
Really?
Yeah. And but
By...
isn't it all?
Uh-huh.
I will say
kidnapper-
it's
but my-
really
he's
difficult
been-
to like
Exactly.
half parse the game and keep up a flow of consciousness.
So your dad...
What? But my plus,
hit...
and I'm
And...
Ashley. You
No.
why not?
You're betray... Now who... That... Just... If you just...
Now, ultimately, it seems like both
I'm-
of those options.
You're only a little older than me.
What?
I wonder if that's where the divergence point is. The
You're just
I'm
like
18.
everyone
Lol.
else.
Matthew!
But otherwise, I think those options
You
are
ran
going to be
away.
roughly the
Maybe
same.
it was too harsh. Hey,
It's going to be
wait,
no
where-
versus I feel like you're making this up still. Okay, we're 21 minutes in, which isn't great. I'm definitely experiencing slowdown trying to maintain the stream of consciousness and speed through this game. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm hoping the updated USB cable fixes the audio issue. I've said that about 5 times now, but Golden Sun will be the first opportunity we get to really have a full audio session with that, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of testing between now and probably Monday when I end up recording and editing it, or actually I'm probably going to record on Sunday. So
Yo,
the point is
Ashley.
I'm going to have a lot of time to test it.
Hey,
no worries.
thanks for being
And-
cool about it.
Did you find the music player?
If it's really bad, then I am just going to hook it up to
No, not yet.
probably the old
I
computer.
hope you find it. Hello. You were at the camp earlier, weren't you? Janet.
And then I'll do what I used to do in the old school, which was
I'm Ashley, right? I heard from Tommy. So
which was
don't-
to
Oh,
but
basically
getting into
sync
a-
the audio
I
in
thought the
post.
same.
you're both friends with Elizabeth.
And that's going to be a
Yeah.
lot more difficult.
wow, you're thinking, how are they friends with someone like?
Almost word for...
Well, we know the real Elizabeth. She's
That's why the 3 of us started a band. And we
Because
entered our
effectively
band-
I'm going to need to pick some kind of arbitrary synchronization point in order to be able to line myself up as a separate
what do
audio
you two
track,
play?
which I've
I play
done.
guitar,
What about
I'm just not going to
Elizabeth?
like it. It's not going to sync
keyboard, and vocals.
quite as well as
We're
if I
really
were
just
to
doing it
use
for
like
fun, though.
OBS to capture this.
not true. The girls that
So what's this contest? Is it the...
that's it. Yeah.
I
that
will also
contest
say
is-
that the
wanna
crackling
get
returned
signed?
when I opened the Elgato
Of
utility.
course.
Oh. So these two...
So
but
it's like
So is... I
any-
play guitar too.
So it's like
Oh,
when it
yeah?
captures,
Right on. No
it
wonder
crackles.
You wanna
But when
play
I'm
with
just
us?
I
watching
left
it
my guitar at home. But
and not
looking forward
capturing,
to it.
everything's
Hey,
perfectly
sorry.
fine, which
We
is
gotta
weird.
get going.
I don't
Practice time, you know?
I don't know how to fix that.
See you later, Ashley.
See ya.
bye.
Okay, now on the way over to the boathouse, I'm gonna have to keep
Band
an eye
practice.
out
I'd love to...
for more cans. And if I remember correctly, this is where I resumed part 3 of session 9. So we have effectively, like so far we're at the 2/3 mark.
So that's the boathouse. That's Matthew.
We're at the
What's he doing
2/3
hanging
mark
around here?
and we're at 24 minutes of real-time recording, 24:34. And with any luck, this last section, as long as I remember to look for the can, I'm good.
What are you doing here?
Ashley, I hit.
What?
She was.
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember. The industrial
Love.
espionage.
what?
I mean,
should've
the,
looked-
You're.
the
I'm not-
academic espionage.
I'm my dad. There are people, but not my dad. I waited by the. Then, but
It's okay.
after she died, so
I get it.
I'm going.
I know your uncle.
I know. I'm so. I mean,
Is that who?
he's behind. He's. Oh, he must. This boat. That guy's.
Are you?
My dad. So I'm gonna.
By your. The. It's not like.
Yeah, I will say, now that I've exhausted all of the discourse about audio, and I've already done this, it feels like there's not really anything that I need/want to talk about. So we are going to clear out the character list. Yes, we've got the mystery. Oh, wait, no. We've got the parents. And then... do we not have... ah, there we go. We have Janet. And the other thing I'm going to do is, because I'm paranoid again... yeah, so once again, we already have the one crane that we have access to thus far.
No good. There must.
Yes, the RAS. At some point, you're going to realize you can just try that first. At least I'm really hoping.
Maybe.
Okay, you know, I don't know, and don't spoil
Alright,
this for me,
hit it
but
now.
I'm wondering if there are
Apparently
any
my
of these RAS
Whoa.
puzzles
Yeah.
that potentially require you to do multiple inputs simultaneously. Like,
Real.
I'm sorry.
hold left bumper and right trigger at the same time, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, there's the can. Oh, I'm so glad I don't need to spend a lot of time looking for that. Okay, so that's something. That's good, I guess. Wait, but... okay, so maybe I need to collect it later, I guess?
Huh.
Oh, okay, so there are life jackets. I don't think I clicked on them last time, though. Okay, I'm going to take a look at... let's see. Nope, I've already seen all that information. I mean, I'll go over it again, but the important thing I want to check is the lottery winning. And I'm going to assume it's going to be the same because it was based on the date, or not the date, but a date. And I'm just going to check my camera to make sure I'm not totally mad. Problem is, I've taken a number of pictures since then, and here we go. So the 26th entry, 27876330.
Huh.
Yep. I figured that couldn't possibly be random, but...
Huh.
no. Okay, so this is the problem with disabling the autoplay, is that I'm gonna accidentally click on stuff multiple times. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. That's my dad, yes.
Huh. Ah.
Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do... wait. Now, technically speaking, this is a time waster. I just wanted to see if we could come in here first. And ultimately... oh, we can't even click on the boat. Okay, so there's no reason to come in here beforehand. I mean, that doesn't surprise me necessarily. I really hope I can pick up that can the second time around, if I even can. Like, if I can't, then I might just resume from the original playthrough, but we'll see. Yes, 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 yes. The worst thing about this is I'm going to have to do that horrible boat section again. But maybe I'll manage to sneak it in earlier on. Yes, I've seen that tower before because I've been here before.
Check. What? Huh?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we know that we need to get that briefcase. I hope I didn't have to interact with the lake to get the briefcase options, because that would suck. Okay, now I'm once again going to try to interact with this can, please. This may have been a fool's errand, but if so, at least I figured that out. Maybe there's another can that I need to,
Oh.
Yep, RC boat. So that's what we need to move on. I'm pretty sure we got an update about his dad from reading the lottery thing. Yep, because that's the first time we've seen a picture of him. We don't really need to interact with any of this other stuff, I don't think. I'm just looking around to make sure there isn't, like, an additional can that I might potentially miss or need to get. Just gonna look around here. Aha! Okay, so there is something that I can talk about, now that I've thought of it, is that there has been an announcement about the announcement for the Nintendo Switch.
All right.
And... or the successor to the Nintendo Switch. And although we don't know anything specific, like when they're actually going to announce this, or what the specs are going to be, one thing that I genuinely hope is that they support more than just 1080p gaming. Please. Because right now, oh my god, first try. What? You've got to be kidding me. I think I'm going to keep this video, like, even if I don't get the can for whatever reason, like if it's just not pick-upable, I'm going to keep this video just for this moment.
Nice.
There is no way
We did it.
I first time got that. That's insane.
And this is my.
Hurry and open it.
Hold on. Let's open.
Good call.
Okay, now this is the last opportunity I have. Yes, we see his ghost sister, but this is the last opportunity I have to be able to pick up this can. So if it is in fact pick-upable, then this is it. If not, it's something that I could theoretically get in the original timeline. And I don't think I've done anything particularly
briefcase
different.
Looks like a combination. Don't suppose.
Sure don't.
Then what?
So I might actually keep the save file, even if... Well, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm keeping it as a branch of a save. Yeah, okay, so you really just can't pick this up. This is funky. An unopened... Wait, hold on. Is it because... Hold on, let me just double check that text. An unopened can of juice. Okay, so you can't pick it up because it's actually got stuff in it. And Ash is like, I'm not going to recycle that because it's theoretically still usable, but Ashley, if it's been sitting here this long, it's probably expired. You could totally, like, I don't know, dispose of the liquid somewhere and then recycle the can, I guess. And of course, I already know what the date is.
Hey.
Yes, yes,
Matthew.
yes, the lucky number. And as you can see, we are about 35 minutes into this video, or at least I'm 35 minutes into the recording. And... oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's because I tried to use the D-pad and not... yep, that's what it is. So we're going for 27... 87... 6330. Yeah. So we've effectively, technically speaking, speedrun this thing.
Looks like a floppy disk.
What's a floppy disk?
There might be, what's your,
Michael.
there's a name, but the logo here, there's a box. It said, was your, let's see, there's,
That's
who's,
my.
you have,
Yeah.
let's take this,
What for?
he's a,
Wow.
yeah, we can look up.
That sounds great. Let's go.
Except this is the part where Dan, the man with the plan, breaks in.
Someone in there?
Yep.
That's Dan, take the,
Okay.
What were you doing in here? I was totally looking for my bag, bro. Because that's technically correct.
Why?
well,
The door.
it was a,
Weird.
no idea.
Okay.
Look, sure,
I have.
thank you.
But it's.
Okay,
What was it?
I didn't, hey,
No.
oh yeah,
Doesn't
what,
have.
oh,
We found him in. His family came.
maybe he had,
I wouldn't.
like what,
Well, his dad was
resort,
crucial. They built, but the
oh,
it's. Come to but I soon.
Yes, yes, yes. I've seen all these. Thank
Where's-
you.
It's.
a fa-
Yep. Move the house.
so what do people,
That it.
what,
Oh, it. What was
Matthew, why did,
very.
what, I want,
That's. Oh, see.
Matt, Rich,
Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a minute. Are there only 15 save files? Am I gonna have to start deleting save files? That's gonna suck. I mean, I could start at the beginning. The only way to begin is by beginning, after all. I've also just noticed there was an autosave, so there's a fair chance I could have skipped a lot of this pain. But, okay, yeah, there really are only 15 save files. So when next I resume, we're going to go back on save file number 14, because functionally it's going to be equivalent. Like, yeah, I didn't technically look at the can on the desk in that save, but there isn't anything different that I did between these two. This just reflects the actual amount of playtime that I'd put in up to that point. But look at that, we managed to shave off like 50 minutes. Yeah, we shaved off just a little more than 50 minutes from... No, was that right? A little less than 50 minutes. And I'm guessing that a decent portion of that is because I just skipped straight through the dialogue, and also I knew what I was doing. So honestly, I don't feel that bad about the playtime of 10:41:57, and that's what we're going to keep using. And with that, if you guys did stick along, sorry about the audio quality again. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I would be shocked. But if you enjoyed it, then feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified. And as well, I'm looking forward to any feedback you have in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you on the flip side.